Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, yeah, let's go. All right. Well, let me see if it's even worth it.
There's like 8 companies, right? 8 hedge funds for you to take advantage of. So that's huge right there. A lot of people don't even know that. But if I'm just going to try and find analysts at this company, I'm just going over to people and I'm going to look for analysts, right? So director, potentially I could reach out to him. Finance, no. So like this guy, never connected with me. I reached out to him a while ago. Portfolio analyst. Now, I don't know if he'd be a good fit now that it says portfolio, because maybe he only looks at obviously portfolios. I'm going to go look at another portfolio analyst. Maybe that's what they're called. So closing coordinator. I'm just trying to find people that deal with some of the properties that they, like this guy, project manager, definitely not the right guy to reach out to. You could reach out to the execs, CIO, right? Construction, probably not. Acquisition superintendent. You guys probably knew because I haven't connected with them. So I should go probably do that. Founder, managing partner of Sovereign Real Estate Group. I know I've seen that. I don't know why maybe he now works at that company, but he used to work at this one. So that's what I'm essentially doing. I don't really think there's a cap on how many people you can, there probably is how many people you can connect with in a day, but all you're gonna, like, I'll go do this, I'll show you. So what's the one guy that I was gonna go? So at First Key Home, so he probably used to work here, but he's not. So for an example, I'll show you one guy and what I typically do. So when I go and click that connect button, it's gonna bring up a box and you can go type in a personalized message. So here's one thing I'm gonna go say, let's say here. But when I say unload, it looks like we actively own the properties, because some of these companies, the first thing when they see, hey, they don't even own the properties, they're not even gonna give you the attention or the time of day, right? And so let's say once this guy connected with me, what I'd go and do, and this is something a lot of people don't know about, is most of these guys go from company to company in a lot of these private equity firms for real estate and slash hedge funds. So what a lot of people don't do is they look at their previous work history. So what I'm going to go over here to do is I'm going to see what other companies he worked at. Most of the time they're on their second or third firm. So you can see this guy, he works at American Homes for Rent. He used to work at Broadstone Real Estate, Vice President, Single Family Acquisitions in the Broadstone Rental Division. So if this company isn't a thing anymore, it may be not, because it looked like he might have potentially owned it, or I don't know. People use weird terms with Vice President. I'll go look if that company is a legit thing. Like, let's go see here. So Rochester, New York. So maybe they only buy in New York, right? But so yeah, obviously they're an active company. You're not going to have 72 employees, and I'm going to go connect with some of these and see what their buy box is, where they're buying and whatnot. But that's like a hidden gem, right? A lot of people don't know that that's even there. And then when you're on that page, right, you're going over here and looking at similar properties. Now you have another whole 8 hedge funds. And this is where you start to get the whole, I got like 40, 50 hedge funds to work with, because the more opportunities you have, every single one will have, you'll never find 2 with the same buy box, whether it's 3-bed, 1-bath, the other one's 3-bed, 2-bath, this one's 1,400 square foot minimum, 1,300 square foot minimum. It's all about presenting yourself in a super professional way to these people. But to get that buy box is where the money's at. I mean, that's your end goal in all of this, right? But that's how it's just kind of an endless loop. You're going company to company, and all it really takes is 2-3 companies for you to find. Most of the time we find them through comping properties. I'm taking the LLC. I usually tell my acquisition guys, hey, if you see an LLC that you don't really know that's not on our hedge fund list because they have access to our buyers list on like an Excel doc, I say send it over to me and I'm going to go try to find it, right? Now some of them I've just never been able to find because they're super good at putting their LLCs in like Delaware and their only registered agent address, and even when I type it on a Google, it is almost nothing. But like this one, I said Broadstone Real Estate, Kiwi Lease, American Residential Property. So all these is just you could spend, and from one company that you're looking up, you could spend a whole day or afternoon just doing this, right? And not everybody's going to connect with you, right? But it all starts with your profile in the end of the day. And usually I try to find some common ground with them, but again, try to get their phone number or email, and then you're golden. And obviously, if they're not, it's a follow-up game, just like the wholesale real estate business. I'm just gonna always keep messaging some of these guys, right? And so I could show you tons of these people like that I used to message, right? Like, let's see another conversation. Look, he just sent me his email, so obviously, right away, within the minute, I replied and I sent him an email to go get his buy box. So it's just a numbers game. Hopefully that helps you guys with LinkedIn. You're gonna build your connections. One thing people don't really know about LinkedIn is once you get 500 connections, that looks really good because after 500, it doesn't say the number, but you pretty much know somebody's legit if they have 500 plus connections. So it's just a time game. You build it up over time, and you'll start to realize once you're starting to connect with these people, other random people from different companies are you gonna reach. Like, I've never reached out to a rapid fire group. Boulevard's a hedge fund. Liquidity and Margin, I actually know that person. But a lot of them, you'll just see like the random companies, and then you go do their due diligence and see if they're going to work out for you.
Well, that was pending, I guess, but it still is pending. What about the one over there, 435, 425?
I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, he said because we're probably gonna have to target cash buyers.
How many rooms is ours?
That's one. Dang, I lost it on the website. It is 3-bedroom, 2 baths.
I could see why that would be a little tough, like to get like renters in there.
Yeah.
But
It's a similar square footage.
And he sent you pictures, right?
Yeah.
And they look kind of like this, like regular home.
No, it looks outdated.
Is it that? Is it that?
No, it's not this guy.
Okay.
Let me see. Where'd his number go?
Square feet. 200, I think. No, I'm saying. Okay. Let's do this.
I don't even think you want to go that far out.
It's like general neighborhood, right? Like same kind of streets. Let's do.
And it's gated.
Let's do 6 months. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, nothing is sold for 330 in this area.
Yeah.
Let's see, newest.
I mean, even 390,
Those up for 390.
and it's the same, but it's a little bit smaller.
Is it up there? No, it's not up there. Right there.
Yeah.
Is this kind of how ours looks like?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is ours a little older or a
A
little?
little older.
It's just tiny bit, right?
Yeah. Like it looks like how it looked probably in 98.
Okay, so this is just over 390. We have ours at what? 375. So that's 15 G's. Ours is a bit bigger though. 200 square feet. Not 100 really.
He's like in the middle. Like he's in the middle of a really small one,
Yeah.
which makes it, I think, a little bit more difficult.
I see where he's coming from though. Where it's like it's only like a 3-bed 2-bath. But as far as just pricing,
Yeah.
375 is fair. But I guess like investors don't want pricing; they want like what do we have? Let's put max. Okay, let's disqualify these two, right? Just
disqualify.
Yeah. So we're at 390, 395, 385, 360. This one's pretty old. This one's newer. This is the newest, 390. This one's not on the lake. This one's on the lake. It's a bit bigger though. And this one's not on the lake. I mean, if it is at 390, 375. Yeah, I guess that would be hard.
Yeah. But for 340 though, you think that's a little low?
We're in at. Let's just say RV's 390, right?
Yeah.
395, 390, 395. We have at 275. 375, sorry. You think if we got them at 360? I mean, what would that be? A 30K spread? 35K?
Potentially, yeah.
What did he put the ARV at?
He didn't say. He just said we'd have to be at 340 to make the spread. So I'm guessing they would have to. He said retail, like, if they were to list it again, it would probably go for 375. So I guess I'm gonna call him and ask him, like,
I guess just try to get his bottom, like, throw, like, hey, like, I really fought for you at 375, but, and then I just see what he says. Let's say you can even get him at 360. I'd say that's worth, like, another look at it. That's it.
360.
Yeah. That'd be fucking hard, dude. To get him down 360.
Yeah, he's starting on 375. I'm just gonna be like, look, I'm not gonna waste. I really don't want to waste your time. I did speak to my home buying specialist, and he's, the best we can do is 360, and it's all cash. We close 30 days. We still give you the option.
This is probably one of the best comps. So 390, it's 100 square feet less, and it's not on the lake. And it's just sold. So it's like active.
What year is that one built though?
Let's see that.
Maybe it's remodeled.
Yeah, it looks regular, to be honest. It is built in
91.
Ours is built 91 as well?
98.
Ours is a bit newer. It's on a lake and it's 100 square foot bigger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe 400. Maybe. I don't know, but like at the end of the day, like, it has to get like approved by Victor or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess it's trying to get to the bottom. If he's not budging out 375, it could be a follow. Maybe Kish see something different.
Yeah.
Because of course we have to get Victor's opinion, and then if you're like, nah, like I still think it's a deal, you can always ask Kish, see what he says.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah. And if he's firm on 375, like, okay, well, if it's alright with you, can I just follow up with you maybe next week and see kind of what we can do?
Yeah. I'm gonna just be like, look, I'm gonna talk to my boss and see if we can work out something at 375. If that's something if he's set on 375, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll follow up with you on Monday.
Yeah.
Let me talk to my boss and see if we can kind of work out a deal at 375.
Yeah. Be like, I'm gonna fight for you this whole weekend. I'm gonna fight for you at 375 this whole weekend. Hopefully by Monday, Tuesday, I'll follow up with you and see what we can do.
Sounds good.
I'm doing good.
Listen, so I spoke to my home buying specialist, and it's looking like, is there any flexibility in that 375?
I don't know how much. Can you be,
Yeah, we're not gonna try. Yeah, we're not gonna try to lowball you in the 300s or any like low 300s. I mean, we weren't gonna.
375 is pretty much it.
Okay. Is there any wiggle room, maybe around 360, and we could still do the 30 days and the 2-month option?
Not at 360 now.
How about 365?
Oh, you asked me about 365 yesterday.
I thought maybe you would have a change of heart a little bit.
No, it's not me so much as my wife. So
Yeah, I understand.
375, I can get her to move at that, I think.
Okay. Well, how about let me see, because what I can do is I can go try to talk to my higher ups and see if maybe we can budge you at 375. I'm not trying to waste your time either, I mean,
Well,
both of our times are very
I
valuable.
don't want your time is money to you.
Yeah.
I don't work for 3 days a week anyhow, so.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I'm a firearms instructor and range master in a pistol range.
Oh, okay,
Teach
gotcha.
people how to shoot.
Talk to my boss and see if we can do it at 375. And do you mind if I follow up with you on Monday to see if I can get a definite answer?
No, I work Monday, but it's a quiet day.
Okay.
Just to be sure if I don't answer, leave a message and I'll call you back as quick as I can.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, if you can mention to your wife the 360, we can do the 30 days, so you'll get your money in 30 days, and then we can do the 2 months after.
Okay.
And that will give her some extra time to kind of find her next house, because I know she's the one that's going to be deciding.
Oh yeah, she is that.
All right. So if you can just mention to her that.
I'll talk to her tonight.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And I'll give you a call Monday. If not, if I can't reach you, I'll call you Tuesday. Is that all right?
Yeah, I work Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
Monday and Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday.
But I get students, but it's all right. If I might be on the range and don't have what I say. As I'm on the range giving instructions, I might not be able to answer.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
leave a message and I'll see where you're calling. I'll call you right back.
Sounds good. All right. Well, you have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll keep you in touch with you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. All right, bye-bye.
You as well. Bye bye. He's ready to go at 360.
You said 360?
He's ready to go at 360.
Oh, they said 375.
His wife wants 375. If the wife's on board with 360, I think we can get it. at 360.
Maybe he can come into this
Hey,
weekend.
that's what I'm hoping. So.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like one of those things where it's like, if you really feel like it's a deal, like even though like Victor kind of doesn't, you can always like, if you're confident in it, you can always ask Kish. Just
Yeah.
get like a second opinion on it.
Yeah.
And if Kish has to go ahead, then you can go ahead.
Yeah. Damn. I'm just gonna call him back. I'm gonna tell him like I don't even think he doesn't. At first he didn't want to, but then I figured out that his wife's the reason why he doesn't want to do it at 360. She really wants to stay in the house, but he wants it going.
Maybe you can get on the phone, sweet talker.
Yeah, maybe, but that's tough. It'd be like that sometimes with us.
Wait. Paper, rock, scissors.
Wait, paper, rock, scissors.
Wait, on scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Shoot.
Wait, why do you say paper, rock, scissors?
What do you say?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I haven't played this game in forever. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah, yeah, got it. All right. Well, let me see if it's even worth it.
I think so. Zillow's estimate's pretty good.
Yeah. No, not bad.
Spring, Texas. Wow.
Let's see.
$2012 bill? Kind of new.
Relatively new. Let me get rid of these tabs. Oh, but they don't show up because Texas.
Yeah, I need to use batch leads.
Yeah. It's not good.
Why not? Damn, so Zillow's like super raw.
Yeah, batch leads. There's one that sold for $321.
Like very similar as well.
Very similar. This one sold for $294. Nah, I don't think it's a deal. That is just land. You want it?
All right, let me take a look at it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt that it's a $400,000 house. See the cash sale. All right, no, I'll take it.
I was looking at her.
I'll take it. No, there's a cash sale that sold for 460, or yeah, 460.
Like similar?
Smaller by 100.
Oh wow. Let's see. Oh, I see again. The 467?
460, yeah. Oh, do I have to take my my thing off?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave my settings.
Hello?
Hey, is this Mr. Willis?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Willis, this is Michael. I believe you spoke with my associate Jekka about maybe about 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she mentioned you were interested in selling that property on St. Domina. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, maybe. I'd have to discuss it with my wife.
Okay, gotcha. No, that's totally fine. I mean, do you have a few minutes? I just want to confirm, a few things that you and Jekka had spoke about. This is probably going to take maybe 5 to 10 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you, well, I'm kind of busy at the moment. Can you call me back about 15, 20 minutes?
15, 20 minutes? You got it. I'll go ahead and call you then.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
It's pretty nice. It's okay. It's like updated.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, crazy.
It's a pretty cool looking bathroom. You see that shit?
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know why I like that faucet.
That is cool, yeah.
The little faucet
Like
deal.
a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like a sunroom.
Mm.
Garage, I guess.
The epoxy, the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that just? I epoxy mine. I wonder if it adds value to your house.
What is epoxy like? What's that for?
It's like just a protectant for. I mean, you can use epoxy for anything, but if you put it on your concrete, it's more of like a protectant, I guess.
So it won't like crack the concrete and stuff?
No, it'll still crack,
Oh.
but it's a better. I mean, it looks better too, I think.
Hmm. There's this one, 415. This one's technically
That one's
remodeled.
remodeled.
Yeah, definitely.
No, wait, no, not fully remodeled.
It's nice though. It's very nice. Oh, with a screened-in pool.
Mm.
Damn, flexing on me, bro.
Look at that grass. The grass is great.
Sold in August, 415. It's a little bit smaller, I guess. This one's over 275. That's the one they're looking at.
That's tough, man. I think
Yeah. You think even if I got them like at 360?
I think
Or
360
not.
you could. I think 360 is comfortable.
You sound kind of burnt. I mean, I'd go ahead and try it. I mean, it's worth a try. But hey, so let's have a small talk about it.
Or just tell him like, hey, unless we get pictures, he wants to be at 360.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some pictures can kind of justify it being at 375.
Bro, I had a 40-minute call with this guy like Friday night.
Oh, for real?
Yes, bro, he called me. He was like, hey, is this Eddie? Like, you been calling me? Yeah. 40 minutes. The dude's a random.
Yeah. Yeah, that one chick was talking to me for like 30 minutes. Did not want to get off the phone.
When Kish was in the room?
Yeah, it's like,
Come on,
I was
like.
like, come on, Dad, there you go. It's like, pick up the pace.
He's supposedly like some other guys like wanted to buy it
Yeah.
for, I don't know if he
Or
was-
try to get what their lowest is. and try to.
Well, supposedly that's his lowest. He was like, I know, like this, and that, whatever. But I feel like 375 would be my lowest, and this and that. Because I did try to get it like a little bit lower, but he was saying.
I just hit him with like, I talked to my home buying specialist, and we tried to come in at 375, but he wanted to be at 360 or something. Just put a number at him.
Okay.
And see how he takes it, and then just if he's like, no, I don't want to do it, then I would kind of be like, okay, well let me try to fight for the 375. Let me give you a call back today, and just run it by Victor or Kish.
Yeah.
And see what they think. Because I think
honestly, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say like I don't know, like even at 375, like there's like 2 that maybe support it.
Yeah, that's 6 million.
But then it's cash buyers, right?
Yeah.
But
These are cash buyers?
These are all just cash, right? So I mean, this is
Oh.
This one's pretty nice though, with the screened-in pool. Let's say like no cash buyers, which is like the finance. It's like, let's look at the numbers.
But it's not like outrageous number. It's like how.
Yeah, it's like kind of where they're at. Everybody else, yeah. Look at this in 215. It's a bit smaller. Let's look at closer. Hey, look.
Yeah, I think.
397. This one just sold January 397, 32, 1800. It's not a model. It's pretty nice, but
It's just they're so. Some of them are kind of out of place.
yeah.
They're kind of like out of nowhere.
Look at this, bro. It's like brick in the kitchen.
Dude,
That's odd.
that's kind of weird.
427, another one. It's not. 384.
So do you feel comfortable at 375?
Honestly, nah. I feel like I feel more comfortable at 360. Yeah, I'm just calling and be like, hey, so I had a small talk with my home buying specialist, and he kind of let me know, we feel, more comfortable at the 360 mark. I mean, would that be doable?
If he doesn't say, if he's like, oh no, 360 is too low, then hit him with, okay, what about 365?
Yeah.
And if he's like, is that still too low?
And that'd be like my max, right? 365 max.
365 max.
Yeah.
And then just run it by Victor
Yeah.
and see if we're good at 365 at least.
Okay. And then even if he says no at 365.
The only thing that worries me is like he's gonna try to haggle Victor off the 365.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try to get, if he's really serious about 365 or 375, he's gonna try to haggle him back up to 375.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But
Yeah, and that does happen sometimes. It's just like, damn.
yeah. But if Victor thinks it's good,
Yeah.
then I really don't think you have to worry about it.
Yeah, as long as we get the go from him.
If he doesn't question it, like, well, how'd you get 365? I think 365 is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could,
Oh, well, I mean, look at these 2.
and they're small, way smaller.
Yeah, 360. I didn't even see these. These just sold as well.
That second one looks remodeled though. Oh, it's
Yeah, the remote. Okay, I get it now.
But they're what, 400 and 600 square feet smaller. So
I think this one's remodeled too.
Imagine-
Virtually staged, that means like remodeling.
if it's been staged,
Yeah. It's way smaller though. This is like
for the most part, yeah. It looks like it's been,
This is like
like,
700.
some outside's been done. They still never text me back.
315. Yeah, let me get him at 360.
360,
I
I,
feel
think
comfortable.
365 would be like,
Max.
Max.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, let me go. He was a real cool guy, but Just 'cause he's
just
cool.
sound like really sincere about it. Just give him like, man, I tried to fight for you all weekend at that 375,
shit.
but my home buying specialist did not want it to go for 375. He said 360 would be the absolute max.
Let me kind of practice. I'm like, yeah, John. Hey, John, it's Eddie. I'm just following up with you. Hey, what's up? I'm like, yeah. So, I kind of had a chance to speak to my home buying specialist about kind of where you wanted to be at with your property on Sheldrake. Just being 100% honest here, he said, we'd probably, be really comfortable at 360.
360.
I know. I told him you were really, you really wanted to be at 375. I mean, I totally know where you're coming from, but I mean, would 360 be doable for you?
I think it need to be a little bit higher.
I'll tell you what. If I can send it in at 365, you know, would we be able to get something started today? And he'd be like, yes or no.
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay.
Send the contract over right now.
Yeah, let me sign it. Please let me sign it. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? Let me call this in. Put on speaker?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, good luck.
Thank you, later. You know how to put it on speaker? You know how to put it on speaker? It's Eddie. I'm not sure if I mentioned to you who I am. We were speaking about his property on Sheldrake.
He did, Eddie, and we're in the car. We're almost home. We'll be there in about 1 minute. And so, do you want to just keep on the phone, or do you want him to call you back? Because he's driving.
And if he can give me a call back, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he'll call you right back. Seriously, we're not even like 3 blocks away from the house.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Burkett.
All right. You're welcome.
Whatever. So yeah, I was just giving you a quick update on the property on Sheldrake Drive. I'm just seeing, you know, if you're still ready for that appointment later. Also, so you're having another realtor, another investor is taking a look at your property? Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, perfect. Yes, sir. Sounds good. I'll be speaking with you then. Thank you, John. Thank you as well. Bye-bye. Fuck. I was gonna tell him about the 360 thing, but I feel like
How'd it go?
the dude said some other investor came and took a look at it, and they're like, okay, let's get ready to go. He was like, no, I gave Eddie my word or whatever. So he's like, yeah, I'm doing that. But he says right now he's having like a doctor's appointment, so after he'll give me a call.
Yeah.
And I was gonna hit him with like the whole 360 thing.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, I feel like he's probably like at ARV, right?
At 360 or 375.
375, like that's ARV. Like.
I think.
So you want him at 360, but what would it be worth?
I think it could be 380, 385.
380, 385. Okay. So what Kish had told me last time was like, even though the dude's like at ARV, go ahead and send it in to Victor, and he would be the one to like kind of negotiate him down.
He probably could. I mean,
That's what I'm thinking. Like instead of like, and that could also give me a chance for Victor to kind of let me know what he thinks it's worth.
yeah. I mean, it'll never hurt to send it in. I mean, the worst you can say is, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. But right now he just re-mentioned again, like, I'm pretty sad, 375. I'm pretty sad. So I was like,
I wonder if they offered him 375.
I was just about to ask him that.